video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green react button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the exit full screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green react button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the exit full screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green react button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the Exit Full Screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green React button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the Exit Full Screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green React button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the Exit Full Screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green React button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the Exit Full Screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green React button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the Exit Full Screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the Instructions tab and click on this green Done button. You get an award and learning points for each step you complete. Under the video box, you will see what step the teacher is currently on. Under that, you will see the chat feed. The chat feed shows you how everyone is doing, and you can put your own entries into it by clicking on the blue chat button and entering your question or message. Or you can give a quick thumbs up or down, or even put in emojis by using the green React button. After the teacher has shown you how to do a step, click on the Exit Full Screen button to make the video go back small. Try it now. Okay, that's it for the instructions. We can't wait to see what you create. And remember, you can always come up with your own ideas and add them into your project. If you do want to share your project and your own ideas, you can do that using the purple button at the bottom of the lesson. We often show the best ones at the start of the next class. Okay, today's lesson is going to start in a few minutes, so strap in and get ready to code. Hey everyone, we'll be starting the live lesson shortly, but before we do, let's go over a few instructions on how live lessons work and how you can join in. First of all, let's talk about the teacher's video box. This is the video box that I'm in and that you're looking at right now. This is where the teacher will share their screen and show you what to do. When the teacher is showing you how to do something, you should make this video box go into full screen by clicking on the full screen icon here. Try it now and this video should get bigger and cover your whole screen. When the lesson starts, you will see all the steps for the lesson appear here. These are the steps you need to follow to create the project, and the teacher will guide you through each of these step by step. Though if you wish to go ahead and follow them yourself, that's no problem. You will normally be working with two tabs, one tab for the instructions and one tab for creating the code and your project. When you have completed a step, come back to the instructions tab and click on this green
screen view. Hello everybody and welcome to this Wednesday's live lesson. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all enjoying the sunny weather and are ready for a good lesson today. Today we're going to be working on Fruit Frenzy. It's a MakeCode arcade game, always really cool to make classic vintage video game kind of style games. I see lots of people here in today. I see lots of new people and as well as lots of old people. Great to see you at both. If you haven't done this before, you're really looking forward to it. We're gonna come out at the end of today with a really cool game that you can go off and play on your own, and you can customize it and you can make really cool extensions to it. And we also have today what would you call it, a surprise. We have a quiz. We have a different type of quiz than we normally do at the end of today's lesson. This one's going to be slightly different. We're going to be using the website for it. We're going to do a big competition quiz at the end of this, and I'm looking forward to doing it. Looking forward to seeing you guys on that quiz. So hang around until the end of this lesson for our big end of lesson quiz this week, which is going to be fun. Right, without further ado, I'm just going to jump over to Coding Ireland website, guys. I'm going to share my screen, and how it's going to work is we're going to go step by step through this lesson. If you are stuck on any step, or you want a little bit of advice on how to do things or find something, look at my screen, look at my video, and I will be able to help you out along the way. If you have any questions, we have a chat box just underneath me. Just stick your question in there and I will get to it as soon as possible. Normally we can solve these things. At least if I can't, we can solve them together. There's normally a lot of smart people in this group. Right, I'm going to share my screen, guys. You should be able to see my screen if you look at the window now. Might take a second to kick in. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to Coding Ireland. So this should be the screen that you're seeing at the minute. You should be seeing the Fruit Frenzy lesson. And right now there's no steps because I haven't shown the steps. Now there should be steps. There's steps now. So we have a few people on today. We have Stargirl. Oh, Stargirl and Moonboy back on. Haven't seen them in a while. Milan, Real Gamer, Buffman, Dr. Sigma, Andre, 2019 Green. That's a cool name. Dano Ledge. Cool name. Big Head Boys back. Business is here as always. Dardo is also here. And today, hey guys, our lesson is going to be this. Our lesson is going to be a classic video game, kind of. I want to avoid rocks. Now, the cool thing about MakeCode Arcade is a lot of this is going to be customizable as we go through it. You guys should be able to hear me in the chat. Hopefully, if you guys give me a thumbs up in the chat, if you can hear my voice come through. Sometimes I'm not sure who I'm talking to, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Oh, just seeing some of these guys. Some of these guys are in Irish. Cool. Right. So, thank you, Moonboy. In this lesson, we will create an interactive game called the Fruit Collector. using MakeCode Arcade. We will learn how to control and make a character, generate falling fruit, and harmful rocks. Of course, you want to catch the fruit and you do not want to eat the rocks. You will end up going to the dentist very quickly. And you'll also manage lives and manage scoring systems. So we will also have loops, we'll have character controls, collision detection, and more. If this is your first lesson, this is a good one because it's nice, and we can easily get a game started up. And of course, the people who have a bit more experience, your challenge will be to make it more advanced, using all the techniques we've done in other weeks. So, how do we get started? Guys, our first step for this project is going to be open up MakeCode Arcade. So you can do that by either clicking on the MakeCode Arcade link that's in step 2, or if you want to just open up a new tab by clicking the plus along the top of your screen, you can just look up MakeCode Arcade, like I'm doing now. Should be the first option there, that you don't really get ads for these kind of things. And when you're in, your home screen will look something like this. So you might, if you've done projects before, you might have a few more projects than I have here. Sometimes MakeCode Arcade saves it within your browser, so you don't need to make an account if you don't want one. You can make one maybe after this lesson, but you don't need one for this. So for the time being, I'm just going to open up a new project by clicking on this big plus. I'm going to call it Fruit Frenzy, because that is the title of our game today. You can call it whatever you want if you have a better idea, if you have a better title of your name. I'd love to hear them. And it will, or it won't. It should have. We're going to enter into the project of Fruit Frenzy. Now, this looks really classic. We have our coding area where we can put our code. Mine's going to be a bit slow today. Just check on the code now. Hi guys, hi Buffman, hi Stargirl. Oh, my make code is very slow today. I wonder if that's just me or is that? I hope we're all enjoying the nice weather while it lasts, guys. This is, we don't get too much of this in Ireland. I hope you're all enjoying it and enjoying wearing t-shirts during the day rather than big woolly coats. Let's try to open this one. Goodness gracious, what's holding me up here? Is MakeCode being slow for anyone else, or is that just me, guys? Hit me in the chat there if it's going slow for you, or did you get into your project okay? Mine's going really, really slow. Hopefully when we get into the project, it wakes up a little bit. Am I frozen altogether? I don't know if my wife. I'll just check this out. Big head boy, mate. Yeah, it could be my Wi-Fi, guys. It's going very. Oh, okay, right. So it seems to be caught up there. Is my video still coming through? I hate seeing myself on video. Dr. Sigma's roboting. The microbit game didn't work. What microbit game was that? I don't know if my internet was just slow there for a minute or if it's back now. It seems like it's back now. I'll keep this playing in the background just in case. But hopefully, look, if it is slow, I'm going to say put it in the chat. But I don't know, maybe it was going through a rough patch there. Right. Anyway, I'm going to click done. Finished that first step. It took me a long time to do it, but I finished that first step eventually. Right, my next step, and this is their first bit of customization in this lesson, is we need to create a player character. For this player sprite, you can do two things, and I would suggest making your own. We need to make a player sprite. So that's in sprites. It's in our first category up here on the top, and it's set my sprite to sprite. Now, here's where you get to make a choice. You click on the gray where it's beside the sprite. You can either go to gallery and pick a character, or you can design your own character in the editor. Now, some of you guys are brilliant at making your own. For just keeping this, because I'm after losing a few minutes there just on internet, I'm going to just pick a character because I want to speed things up slightly. I might pick this kind of dinosaur guy. He looks cool. It would take me a long time to draw him. So I'm going to pick him. You guys can draw one if you want. I think you should draw one if you can. That'd be cool. But once you've made your own character, I want you to click done. And when that happens, you should get a little emoji or a little badge, things like that. Back now, it's back. Good. See back anyway. Here's from the fashion set of glasses, and a legendary set of glasses, I should add. Okay, my video is a little bit behind. To keep ahead there. Here I am. Right. I'm going to pause there for a second because I know some people are still going to be working on their sprite, and I know that's fair enough. People want to get their sprite correct, and that's fair. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, guys, because I need to see this chat live enough. I want to hear the chat. So this will let me know who's live as well and who's behind. My first question of the day is going to be really simple. They're going to be song-based this week. So I have my phone. I've got a playlist loaded up. All songs you probably have heard before. And I wanted you to tell me what song this is. Moni will play the intro.
Okay.
Can anyone tell me what that song is? You can tell me how well my internet's working, because I'm not sure how well it's come through. I guess I'm getting a little bit worried about it. Now, anyone tell me what that song was or what it's from? You can tell me what it's from as well. I think the issue I'm using an old laptop. My laptop got left in the office today, so I'm using my old laptop, which is a little bit slower. You know what's funny? I have like an infinite mirror going in this video. No one got that song. I wonder has it played yet? I'm sure it's played. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing.
I see what's happening, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange.
You definitely know it now. Put that in the chat if you know what song that I'm talking about. Reload my page here because I bet you people know. I'm wondering if it's just not popping up for me. Oh, sorry, people were talking the whole time. Moon Boy, you're the first one I can see anyway. It is You're Welcome. It's that from that movie Moana. What a movie. Such a good movie. Wi-Fi, I know it's not brilliant that it is the internet, but sure, it's what we have for today, so we'll just have to keep powering on. Right, guys, the next step is that we want to control the sprite that we've made. So whatever sprite your guys looks like, we need to say to move him with buttons VX and VY. What that means is we want him to move side to side, but not up and down. Stargirl was first. Do you know what? I can't go back in the chat. Moon Boy. Oh, here. Looks like something's loading there. Still kind of loading up. Oh, now we've got loads of information. And all the way down here. Oh yeah, Stargirl. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm all over the place today. This is really annoying me. But anyway, I'm going to do this step 4 for now anyway. You should have all made your character. I need to set my character sprite to position. Or is it just Y? Let me check. Don't want to change it, make anyone do something wrong. It's the Y. So set my sprite to Y. And we want to say 110. 110. That'll make our character up our screen. And then we want to say move my sprite with buttons VX 100, VY 0. So we want to move our sprite. This will be the controller section. My sprite's actually huge. Move my sprite with buttons. You'll see it there. It's actually the top one and has a little plus, but you need to click on. You need to click on the add, the add sign. And we want to say VX 100 and VY 0 because we don't want it to control the up and down. Now, if you excuse me, I need to change my sprite because this Godzilla looking thing is far too big. So I'm going to choose a little duck instead. Hopefully it's a bit smaller. I have to wait till it uploads. Yeah, that's more like it. And now if you test it out, yeah, you should be able to drag your character from left to right, but not up and down. So it doesn't matter if you click up or down. It's only left to right that works. So if you've got that, click done. Donezo. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to actually pause the questions for now because my chats are kind of acting up. And what I'll do is I will wait until the big quiz at the end of the lesson, okay? Because my chat, I think, is still a little bit behind what you guys are there. So I don't want to be annoying people with questions what they can't answer. So right now, your character, whatever it looks like, should be able to move to the right and to the left. And if you're looking at my screen, you'll know that our next step is that we want to think about the fruits that are falling down. So we want to create new sprites of type food, probably. Because MakeCode Arcade is all based around games and making like video games, all the code that's loaded into it is all with games in mind. So it makes it a lot easier for you guys and me. So what we want to do is create the fruit sprites. So we want to say every 2 seconds, so this is in game, on-game update and then it says 500, and that's ms for milliseconds. But I'm going to click 2 seconds, which is 2000 milliseconds. And every 2000 milliseconds, I want to create a new sprite. It's called sprite 2. And we want to pick a fruit. So you can pick a fruit. You can pick a taco. You know what? We can do tacos if you want. My game is called Fruit Frenzy, so I'm going to stick with strawberries. Because I don't think I need to be confusing people with tacos. Set sprite to strawberry of kind fruit. And I want to say set sprite 2 to position, pick random. Okay, so there's a bit going on there. This is in sprites. And we want to say set sprite 2, because we're talking about sprite 2, not sprite 1. That's a really big mistake that people will make. Don't do it. If you're talking about sprite 2, make sure it's still sprite 2 here. Then we want to go into maths, where they come from. Now that pick random goes next to your VX. And we want to say 0 to 160, because that will be the whole span of the screen across. So 0 to 160. And we want the VY. Have I picked the wrong one? I did. I picked velocity. There you go. I'm making mistakes too. I'm going to change this underneath here, and I can still keep a lot of the same code. And just get rid of that section there. We don't need velocity. We just want to say set sprite 2 position to X, pick random from 0 to 160, and Y to 0. And once you've done that, basically what we're telling it is the X to Y coordinates is basically like a treasure map. If you actually see what's going on in your game at the minute, you'll see strawberries start to pile up on top of the screen. Like, hopefully my game does now. Just going to reload this page because I'm definitely. So every 2 seconds-ish. I'm not seeing any of it in my game. Hopefully it'll come up in the next. Oh, no, that should be okay. God, my code in Ireland screen is very slow though. Tell you what, guys, give me 1 second. I might try and load up another laptop. Give me 1 moment. No, you're working. Hey guys, sorry about this. I'm just working on another laptop. I'm going to get it up and running now. So hopefully just short delay. I'll be back up and running properly now in 1 minute. Okay, guys, just while I'm here, because I unfortunately trying to get this working. See if this is up and running for me. Anyway, I'll keep going with this. Hopefully, you guys seem to be flying it. I'm glad you guys are going well. All right. So my next part, guys, is going to be to make the fruit fall. So it's no good the fruit just appearing at the top of the screen. I need to make it come down and drop on top of our sprites. So what I'm going to do is pick what I did before, which is the set sprite to velocity to 50. And we need to make sure that's VY, which is velocity Y, which means it's not going side to side, it's going down. So when we go into it, we need to make sure we go into our sprites. And it's down here. It's in, God almighty. How did we have it in the Code in Ireland screen? Set 2. Yeah, so it's in set my sprite 2, because we're talking about my sprite 2, which is our strawberry. Now here you've got loads of options. We want VY, velocity Y, 2, and I think it's minus. Oh, it's just 50. 50. Now what that means in our game is that our little ducky, so it reloads. Really ducky should have strawberries falling on top of him. Now, which is great, but right now, nothing's happening. And we want to make sure they auto-destroy, because what will happen is, if we don't do that, they'll just keep piling up, and our game will get really laggy because they won't remember to delete them all. It'll have to keep tracking them as they go down. So we want to set auto-destruct, which is a little further down. The game kind of knows, MakeCode kind of knows what conditions should be there. So if it goes off the screen, obviously, it should auto-destruct. So once you get that playing, it should look good. You should look like you have a bit of a game there. There should be a new strawberry kind of popping down. So if you're with me still, hopefully it looks like you are. I'm going to go to step 7 because I want to keep moving while my laptop's working. And our next step is to create harmful rocks. So these rocks are the ones that are going to be the bad guys in the game. Before we talk about any other things. And this looks very similar to our strawberry one. Now what we're changing is that we want your players on top. Real Gamer, I'd imagine you have I'd imagine if I were you, I would have a look back at step 5. Make sure your X position is 0 to 160, and make sure your Y position is on 0, because that means along the bottom. So just have a look at that. But sorry, this is very similar to the strawberry one, except this time we were looking for rocks. So you might need to create a rock. And also, sorry, it's kind of enemy, so we don't like the enemies. So we want to say on game update every, and this can kind of be changed depending on how hard you want your game to be. I'm going to say 5 seconds. If you want your game to be more difficult, you will say more often than that. But if you want it to be nice and calm, you can just say every 5 seconds. I don't want it to be too complicated. This is a fun game for me. It's not an angry game. And I want to create a new sprite. Sprite 3. I'm going to pull it out of the... Do we have a rock in gallery? I'm not sure if we do. There's sharks. I don't know if we... Perfect. Make sure that looks okay. Of kind enemy. So this is the bad guy in the game. We want less rocks. Player, not food. Yeah. Again, Real Gamer. Go back to step 4. This is set player Y to 110. Make sure you have that little piece of code here. Step 4 should be the place, I think, imagine where your error is coming up. We also wanted to pick a random position. So this is all in sprites, like what we did last time. Set position to, and we want it to appear randomly, same as beforehand. So we're going to pick random. 0 to 160. And what we want now, you can vary this up. You can add your own little bits to be kind of the same. But if you wanted to make it harder, maybe these rocks come down faster. And that's like a little alteration you can have in your game. Velocity. Also make sure, real gamer, make sure when you're doing it that all your sprites are titled correctly. So not my sprite. I actually always forget this. So your first one should be my sprite. Second one could be my sprite 2. Your third could be my sprite 3. Make sure you're not confusing them, because that can obviously throw off your code altogether. VY 250. And then we want that to auto destruct as well. Your micro game. Both, this is your micro game from weeks ago. And I appreciate your dedication. That's brilliant. And then said, "Oh, straight to you on." So thanks for bearing with me, guys. So now in our game, we should have rocks and fruit falling from the ceiling, as all games should have. Here's any strawberries. I will obviously try. Nothing will happen when I touch it right now because I haven't told anything. And there's my rock. Okay, that looks like a good rock. I'm happy with that. Now, I need to make this game a little bit more interesting. It works. Oh, come on, real gamer. Glad you figured that one out. So now what we want is, sorry, I've done this step. And I can see you guys are working really well because I can see all your steps up over here. Well done, Dr. Sigma. Dr. Sigma, guys, we will be doing a big group quiz at the end of this, and I'm hoping you guys stick around for. So we might do that in about 10, 15 minutes. We'll be onto it. Looking forward to that. But yeah, so now we want to add one little piece in here, which is set life 2. So this is back in our original, our sprite, our player sprite. We want to say set lives. I don't think this is in sprites. I think this is maybe in. So we want to say set life to 3. So basically, we're going to start the game with 3 lives, and you'll see what that means in the game. In our little window of the game, is that we should have a little love hearts up here, and each one of them is obviously a life, and that's a real throwback to like vintage video games, where like they all used to have that, and you used to like go into an arcade and put in money into a machine, and you'd have to top it up. So cool to have that in this game. I love the look of the MakeCode arcade games. I think they look really cool. And they look really retro. So that's an easy step. You can just click done there. Well done, Stargirl, who's doing her quiz. I hope you stick around for our big quiz at the end. And guys, remember, if there is any questions, stick them in the chat. I know this has been a bit all over the place with the slow laptop and everything like that, but if you do have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. So just one thing we're going to look at is going to be detecting an overlap with fruit. So we want to say what will happen when we cross over with fruit. And basically, we want a scoreboard to tick over in the corner of the screen. Actually, you can see it here. What we're looking for is this scoreboard in the top right-hand side that will count how many fruit we've gotten. It's actually only 3 kind of strings of code here. It's not too bad. But what we need to add is a new string, which is on sprite of kind player. So basically we're saying if the sprite that we called player overlaps, so it touches the other kind of food, which is what we told the strawberries they'd be food, change score by 1, and destroy other sprite, which was the food. So the food will go away and we will get a point. So that's what we're telling this piece of code to do. We need to say sprites. And it's a little bit of a scroll down because we need to get to there we go, the overlaps. So on kind sprite of kind player overlaps other sprite of kind, and we want to say food. We want to say change score by 1. I think that's that color. Oh my God, what's happened here? Go away. And we want to say destroy the other sprite because we don't want it to stay around and your score like shoots up and up. At least that game. Go away. I don't want you. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. And we want to say destroy the other sprite. Just gonna look here. Destroy. Other sprite. Now, I'd say you could probably do a cleaner way to do that. It might be destroy the sprite. Is there? Maybe not. Okay, that's kind of awkward. What I did there, guys, just to, I pull out the destroy, which is in sprites, and it has like a destroy my sprite is what it starts off as. Now, the other sprite, you can actually grab that from the overlap. You can grab that out, and you can like just paste it on, and it'll drop in there. Which it doesn't really tell you how to do it, so I always think like they kind of expect you to know how to do that, which I don't think it's not probably fair. Obviously, if you've done a few projects, you will know to do it, but for people who's their first time, maybe makes it a little bit harder. So guys, if you're following along, you'll know that there's not much left in our project right now. All we need to do is add in an overlap, kind of similar to this. So if our sprite of player overlaps with the other sprite of kind enemy. So what happens if he overlaps with this guy, our rock? We want to say like, oh God, what'll happen then? You would want to make, obviously you want to lose a life, and lives is in info, real gamer. Look at the color of it, so you can tell it like that kind of washed out ready kind of color. It's a peachy kind of color, peaches color, and all the live stuff is in there. But if you're ever not sure, guys, there is actually a search bar up here. So if you were looking for live, you could search it, and all the blocks involving lives would pop up there. Good question, because I do find myself sometimes like that, where I'm like, oh no, I have no idea where to find this. And it's always when you guys are watching, I'm like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm a noob who doesn't know what he's doing. And although that's true, I don't want you guys to think it. So I'm going to say done. Oh, that's 10. I'm going to step 10, guys. In step 10, jeez, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly all the way. So this lesson, guys, I'm going to, like what I said we need to do, we need to say on sprite of kind player overlaps other kind of enemy. We want to change life by -1, so take away a life. We want to destroy the other sprite with fire effect. Now this is just basically a little bit, it's a little bit of a special effect. And we want a camera shake. Camera shake means like the whole game looks as if it's shaking. So there's a little bit of special effects going on there. But it makes the game look a little bit more professional if you add them in. So I'm gonna grab that out. Just make sure all of these line up, guys. You have to be careful about all your titles of sprites. So sometimes we name them, and maybe it's a good idea to name them because it sticks out a little bit more, makes it more obvious. But for now, I'm just leaving it as 1, 2, 3. So on sprite of kind player overlaps other sprite of kind enemy. I'm going to say lives first. So we want the lives change. Sorry, not score. We want to change lives. Change life by -1. Take away a life. We also want to say destroy other sprites. So that'll be in sprites. Now this is the same again as we did last time, but watch this. This is kind of slightly different. I'm picking the destroy my sprite. Okay, I'm just gonna give you a little demo of this because sometimes it's a little bit hard. I'm changing the my sprite. I need to change that to other sprite. So what I'm gonna do is grab this other sprite, click on it, hold it down, and carry it out. Okay. If you're using a tablet or something like, you can just use your fingers, hold it down. And we want to destroy the other sprite, but we don't just want to destroy the other sprite. We want to be a bit dramatic about it, a bit of flair. So I'm going to click the plus, and you get these options. So we can do spray effect, we can do confetti, we can do hearts, smiles, rings. I'm going to pick fire because it's a bad thing. We want to kind of make it look like it's bad. Half a second is probably a bit too long. I'm going to make it 200 milliseconds. Okay, so you can test it out, run it in your code and see what happens. Mine's a little bit slower. Oh, it's reading over. You guys should work a little bit faster than mine. Mine's going a little bit slow today. And then I'm going to add a camera shake as well, which is down in... Oh my God, mine is struggling. It's down in scene. You can tell because of the... You can tell because of the color of it. It's like a black or much darker, dark navy. Oh, there it's loading up the game. So I get the... Oh, I should have said stay on screen. There's some point. I'm going to make myself get hit on purpose, just to see what the rock looks like. Okay, all right, we got a nice little fire effect. We got a camera shake. I like that. Just gonna add a few little things that I think would be good. We don't have them in the Coding Ireland instructions, but I'm just gonna add them in. I think it's important that my sprite stays on the screen. I just think that, you know, because if he goes off the screen, it's kind of hard to figure out where everyone is. Let me just find this. And if I can find it, stay on screen. So I'm going to put this here. It's in sprites. Set my sprite to stay on screen, which means if he runs into the wall, he doesn't keep going. Because a little bit messier. So right now, if I run into the wall, he just stops. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 5 points. I am the master of this game. Now, guys, just some optional stuff you can do. You can set a background. You can do that with this background image. It's in scene. And I will put it just at the very start, on start, set background image too. With these kind of games, you want to keep it simple. You don't want to go too over the top with it because there's a lot of colors in these games, so you don't want to distract too much. I might just pick like a castle. Or no, the space one is cool. I'm going to pick the space one. Like the Mars. Although it makes no sense. And then the next time my game loads up, I'll have a background to it. I think that kind of looks nice. It adds a little bit to the game. Makes it look a bit more full than just the background. Maybe makes it a little bit harder to see the characters, but you know, you got to sacrifice something at some point. Oh, will you get it? I didn't. Your game should end automatically when you get 3. This is all stuff you guys should be doing in your game. Lose your 3 lives. These are all just things you guys should do when you make a game. Make sure you're testing it out. Make sure you're testing it, finding any bugs you can get. Sometimes the bugs just come out from the website being slow, but oftentimes it's because of the code. So just double check that. I would also, what I do anything else? If I was looking to improve this game, because it's pretty basic. It's cool, but it's pretty basic. There's loads of stuff I would be able to do. I would add different fruits that pop up every like 10 seconds or more seconds, and these ones would be worth more points. They would be worth 5 points or something like that. Or if our challenge that we added here was create a special fruit that appears every 10 seconds. What happens for this? It'll increase your speed for 5 seconds. And if you want to do that, you just click on this, see a hint. Hopefully that looks a little bit cooler for you guys. It'll give you a hint. If you guys want to take the quiz, have a look. Dr. Sigma's put his game in here. I want to have a look at it. Fruit Frenzy. Hopefully yours loads a lot quicker than mine. Loading. Okay. All right. Lovely. Oh, I like your. Oh my God, yours is so much. You made it much harder there, Dr. Sigma. But I like your. I like your sprite. I think he's cool. So Dr. Sigma played yours. Anyone else put in theirs? Real Gamer. Let me check yours out. Fruit Frenzy 1121. Or is it? That makes me nervous. I hope it is. Okay. I don't know if this is maybe an earlier version of yours, Real Gamer. I think you fixed this actually after I looked at it. So maybe you want to post the more updated one. If anyone else wants to share their game in, you've got two ways to do it. You can either go down to the challenge section where you should get an option to submit your work. Now, if you click that, it will take you to this page where you can name your project. You can tell a bit about it. Post the URL. Now, this is in MakeCode Arcade. You need to go up here to this triangle with circles on it. Click on it. Title it and share project. That's how you get your this one here. So if you copy that, you can paste it into the chat. I'll paste mine into the chat if anyone's games are much better than mine. You guys can play my game if you want. If anyone, link to this site not allowed. Or my screen's just acting up. All right, guys. Now it's time for something a little bit different. I hope you guys are still with me. I hope you guys are still hearing me. We're going to do something slightly different to what we've normally done at the end of the lesson. Because I've seen that everyone here is so clever, and there's a lot of competition between a lot of people here. What we're going to do is we're going to play a quiz on a website called Blooket. Now, this website is a quiz with mini games in it. Okay, so if you want to search up this website called Blooket, Blooket. It should pop up on Google. What I want you to do is click on that website. You don't need to make an account because you're going to join my game. What you're going to go is go into the website, have a look at the page. You're going to want to click on something. I will have an account. I have ready to go. I have a code. Up here on the top, it says join a game. Okay, if you click that, it'll ask you for a code, which I am going to share with you. Our code for our game is 376. Keep that page because I think it might be slowing down my laptop. What I'm going to do, guys. Oh, there you are. There you all are. I'm going to go on to Blooket. Hopefully you guys can join. I'll be able to see if you join in. It'll give you a random name. It's just how it works. I'm going to leave this up on my screen here. I'm actually going to half and half of Coding Ireland and Blooket. Hopefully you guys will see my screen. We should be able to work it out. And the code is 376 7730. Oh, here's somebody. If you enter in, because actually you can't enter your own name, it'll give you a random name. You can pick your own emoji, guy. If you enter in, just put in the chat, put in our Coding Ireland chat, just say I'm in or something like that. Let me know that you're in, because I'm feeling this is behind. So Blooket is the website, BLOOKET. Join a game when you go into it, and then write in the code 3767730. So far we got one. And again, that code is 3767730. I can write it in the chat now in a second. I'm going to join the game myself, because I'm going to teach you some real lessons now. Join a game on my phone as well. And the code is 37630. When you code, it will take you to a screen where you pick your emoji. Here's me. And I can change my Blook. Business is in. We've got 4. There's different people here. Thunderbrand, that's a cool name. Moon Boys in the house. Real gamers in the building. And the code, guys, remember, is 3767730. And this is going to be a fun game, guys. You'll love this one. You can choose your own Blook is the name of them. We're going to start now in 2 minutes. We're going to give people just the time to come in, because I know there's people probably not ready to go onto this website yet. I know my video has been a little bit jumpy today, so I apologize for that. Next week, I'll have my good laptop back. I'll make sure it's here. And I apologize for today. I am Dusk Driver. I think Dusk River. Sorry, I read that wrong. Okay, guys, we're going to start in about 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute left. Real gamer is Thunderbrand. You got the good name. Oh, okay, now we're all on it. Good stuff. God, Stargirl came in with loads of compliments. Okay, we got 6 people. I'm going to start up now, guys. If you do want to join still, we will play one maybe after this. We'll play a second one. But you can watch my screen and see what I see. Basically, you need to watch your own computer. Actually, you need to watch your own computer screens. And when it says game over, you can look back at this screen, because it'll show you who the winner is. So, the topic for this quiz is a logo quiz. Okay, so I know some of you guys are probably really good at this. So let's start. So it's going to be a big race. You need to answer 30 questions to win. Are you ready? Set. Go. You get some power ups sometimes, and people can send you back. People can catch up with you. Be careful. Come on, guys, you can do it. You're letting them run away with it. Who's this Emerald Runner doing very well? Send one player back. Who's Thunderbrand doing very well. Flying along. Ah, we got one wrong. Oh my God, it's coming out to two very close together. Someone's got a big jump there. Oh my God, look, we're all so close in the line. This could go anyway. Could be anyone's game. Very close. Ah, okay. So you've got to look at my screen, and you should see who is after winning that game. So I have it as Emerald Runner. Number one. Who's Emerald Runner? I wonder, did anyone say who they were? Emerald Runner. And Ice Weaver and Thunderbrand at number two. So 2 second place because they both had the same number of questions answered. That was pretty good. And then everyone else not too far behind. Well done, guys. We're gonna do one more before we wrap up, okay? Dr. Sigma with the win. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more game. You have to rejoin as go back to the main screen and click join again. And my screen loads. I don't want to play the same quiz. That'll be too easy. You guys probably know them all by now. So well done, Dr. Sigma, for getting that one right. And if anyone else wants to be ready to grab a new game code, we're going to make a new quiz now in a second. And again, next week I'll have my good computer back. Sorry about the speed of this one. No, it's not the fastest that we've ever been. I don't know if there's games in this. You want to do video games or something like that? I'll tell you what, we'll do guess the kids' TV characters, right? So if you watch TV, I suppose we shouldn't be encouraging people to watch TV, but why not? We'll do who has seen these kids' cartoons characters. I'm sure there is games, and I'll do racing again. So it'll be the same kind of game. So the new quiz questions the new game code is so tell you what, you know what? No, I'll do random names. And our new game code is going to generate here. It is taking its time. 4195004. 4195004. When you enter in, it'll give you a choice if you're happy with your name. If you're not, you can change it up to 5 times. Otherwise, then you're stuck. You can change your blue. So they're called looks like they're like an avatar. Moon Cloud. Who's Moon Cloud? Raven Strider. Ice Brand. Smith Runner. Myth Friend. Oh, 2 myth characters. Okay. Wait till there's 6 people last time, so maybe one person still is running in a second. So 4195004 is our password for this game. Our PIN, our code, whatever it's called, game ID. Once you enter that in, we will be off to the races. Now I'm going to have to start in about 1 minute because we're going to run over time. So whoever this is, you can join now. You can still join when we start the race. That's okay. So Dr. Sigma is he's going to be, he does last time, he was awesome, not. I'm going to have 11 people in twice. Right, are we ready? Are we set? Let's go. Ready, set, go. Oh, Jane, who is that? He looks like a car. Oh, it wasn't a car. This is hard. Oh, that's SpongeBob. I don't know who that is. That's Mickey Mouse. Who is that bear? Oh my goodness, these are hard. It's hard when you don't know them now when you're stuck waiting. Japers, who are they? No, I didn't get that one. Oh, I know them. Who are they? Sugar. That wasn't it. Who is she? Stop. It was Doc McStuffins. And someone knocked me back. Someone knocked me back again. Lads, I'm doing woefully bad here. Don't think they're Paw Patrol. Lads, these are so hard. That's Scooby-Doo. Oh, that's Peppa Pig. Big head boy, well done on submitting your project. You went with the Godzilla sprite. That's gonna be hard to play as because he's so big. What's this fella called? Japers, I don't know. Big jump there I got. Oh, I think I'm getting a good run here. Oh, I could be in for the win. Here. Arrgh. This is hard. And Myth Runner. Who is Myth Runner? Well done, guys. Oh my god, a lot going on in your game business. Well done, Myth Runner. Well done, Myth Friend, and well done, Raven Strider, guys. That's blue because we might do that if we have time at the end of the lessons, maybe next week. But it does take a little bit of time to get set up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Dr. Sigma again. If somebody maybe next week will beat Dr. Sigma at that because he's very good at it. He must be practicing in the spare time. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you for today. I hope you had a good lesson. I hope you have a nice week, and I hope you get some coding in before our lesson next week. Enjoy the rest of the good weather while you can, and I will be here next week for our next live lesson. I hope you all have a great week. Talk to you then.